Hello everyone, welcome back to Drakengard 3. I am Genesis013 and welcome to Chapter 1, Verse 2. This is a camp. This is a site that you will see commonly throughout the game, and there will be various NPCs you can talk to that will kind of just give general information, but for now, let's talk to Mikhail since he's the only one really here.
So no one was in the shop, huh?
Nope. Pretty stupid of them to leave it unguarded.
Why don't you stand in until the shopkeeper comes back?
That's a terrible idea.
Why? I bet you'd be a good shopkeeper.
I'm not sure I could keep myself from stealing everything.
That and probably Zero would end up just murdering customers out of just sheer annoyance. But, that's people's decisions. But let us continue onwards with the next mission.
Let's go.
Huh? Already? Can't we rest a little longer?
Shut it. I'm leaving, and so are you.
Fine.
After all, there is no rest for the wicked. And we are here. We are ready to continue our way. We have a new weapon with us.
What happens once you kill all your sisters?
I eat them.
Ah!
Just kidding.
Oh.
Tear you apart. So war has come to the land of
Once I kill them, I can exploit their powers.
So you're going to steal their internal magic and stuff?
Something like that.
So basically, this is the difference between a small-sized sword and a medium sword. Is basically the smaller sword moves a little faster and has a few different combos to it, whereas there's sort of more thrusting to it, and just generally it allows you to swing a little faster, but you don't do as much damage as you would with a medium or a larger sword. But we'll see. I'll show you the example of a larger sword when we get the ability to get the simple screen at least. Also, these poor souls, these soldiers just don't learn, unfortunately. Oh well.
She's after our intel. Stop her no matter what. Where are the damn reinforcements?
Oh, wow, they actually got a hit on me. I'm amazed by that. Oh, God! They actually got another hit on me. Jesus. Please, no! Oh, God! I'm actually amazed! These are, like, probably one of Lady Five's, like, best soldiers. Just on the soul basis alone, they actually got a few hits on me compared to most other soldiers. They usually get killed before they even get a chance to blink. I'm impressed. I'm sure Zero would be impressed if she wasn't just aggravated and annoyed at the entire world. Also, spearmen. You can just dodge away from them and just punch them afterwards. There's not really much difference to them other than the fact that they have a little bit more armor to them, but other than that, they're pretty much simple. Also, I love the flailing animation. The flailing ragdoll, when you just kind of combo them a lot, they eventually just kind of flip out of control and just go insane. It's kind of delightful.
They're like ants to you. Just crush them.
That's really mean.
She's gonna get me. Stand firm.
Yeah, we still got some people to deliciously murder at least, so it still works well. Also, as a thing you can do is basically whenever you go into a strike, you can jump in the middle of it and to basically launch your foes in the air. Sort of like so, basically. It basically helps allow you to do more combos as you can. It just allows for more free-flowing style, basically. And we're reaching another beach where there are, well, more archers. A lot of them, 6 to be more precise.
We won't let her lay a finger on 85.
I'd like to lay something on Lady Five.
Oh, soldiers, I'm sure you want to do something with Lady Five, but probably not the wisest ideas, if you ask me at least. Not that I would know. I really love the soldiers. They just have so much personality to them. I don't know why, it's just like seeing soldiers be like trying to deal with Zero is probably one of the best things, because they do try. They honestly try. It's just not their fault that they had to deal with just this immortal woman, basically, who is all-powerful and sort of just doesn't care. It'd be like as if you were fighting like the personification of death, almost. No way. It's like every Castlevania character ever. Probably not the best metaphor I could come up with, but I'm sure you guys get the case. It's basically... Actually, no, the better case is as if you're like a... Say you're a soldier, but you're like a red shirt, basically. Now imagine if you were a red shirt in an army of red shirts. You probably know what's gonna happen. You're doomed to die almost like as soon as that shirt gets on. And you know, unfortunately, every last one of your friends are just like that. She is basically fighting an entire army of red shirts, and that's basically the best way to describe these soldiers, but they're just so entertaining for that reason.
It's so pretty.
Just sink the goddamn battleship, will you?
Care about people. What's going on? She's somehow able to control that dragon.
Also, I think that one man basically just ran off the cliff. Like he was having none of this today. Also, there's a chest up there. You can see it from over here, but if you didn't notice that, if you were just too distracted, you could miss that chest very easily. I'll explain more when we get over there.
Keep your sword up, fool. You want to die?
I can't. I'm scared.
You think the rest of us are enjoying this?
And more pikemen, but they're very easy to handle. Especially when you find out that they don't like being launched very easily. And bye, Laches, mate. Oh, that's so good. I don't know why, just the ragdolls in this game do kind of make me happy. It makes me glad that ragdolls still do exist.
Get away! Get away from me!
Also, these poor soldiers, they try to run away. They try so hard to fight, but it just doesn't work that way. Before I get ahead of myself, I know that Archer is displeased, but these are a pair of stairs that you can get up to, which you get to that chest. I missed this my first time around, or at least in my practice file. And mostly because when I saw these, like, it didn't look like actual stairs, so I just kind of moved away, and I didn't realize there's a chest up there, so I felt kind of silly. Instead, I'll just take that previous anger. Ah! Oh, the lanceman actually hit me this time.
Is it skill or something else?
No, it's probably just skill and the fact that you guys are pretty much just like armored red shirts. Not much I can say. I mean, I take pity in you guys, really. Because you guys have like personality out the wazoo.
What kind of sister is Vi?
The slutty kind.
What's slutty mean?
It means all she thinks about is dirty stuff.
Oh, so she's just like you.
Would you shut up already?
So that's sort of a small inkling of Lady 5, or at least as Zero sees her as. I mean, although that probably goes without saying from what you do know, from what we saw of her in the prologue at least.
Nice living you to see. Think of all the yummy fish.
And unfortunately, it's still just more. It's basically just cleaving through the mooks, really, at this point. And I do believe there should have been like an ambush at this point that should have happened. Unless I murdered them on accident? I guess so, because usually there's like a couple of like spearmen who just come charging out of this door, but I guess I killed them in the. I guess in the confusion of like the fight, I guess I murdered them without realizing it. Okay, well, fine then. We got all the chests at least, so that's something to it. So let's just continue forward, because we have kind of an interesting little encounter up here ahead.
What the hell? Where's the shrine? Damn it. I think we've been had. the hell is that?
That Zero would be a Gygas. So, yeah. Another new giant enemy today.
If it gets in my way, it's going down.
Just be careful, Zero. This guy's strong. Super strong.
Basically, there's not a whole lot to the Gygas. He's just
What are you
kind of
looking
big,
at,
slow, and
shithead?
really, it's kind of predictable to hit him. He pretty much telegraphs a lot of his moves, so it's usually really hard to get hit by him. And of course, this does take a good while. Of course, you know, the easy way to doing this is just saying screw all this noise and just go into intoner mode and just basically ruin his day in essence. And basically just watch his health just fall down the literal drain in essence.
Look at this. Why are big guys so slow and stupid?
Hey, I'm a big guy.
And that's generally that's what happens when he does attack it.
Time to end this.
Zero, look out!
A little late on that, Mikhail. I did take quite a beating. And just because I have a tiny bit, I figure why not. Just makes this go a little faster, really. He gets rid of him. Turn lasts a long time, I've realized.
She thinks that'll be enough to stop me?
Zero, look! Something's rising up! It's rising!
They're really rolling out the red carpet. All right, 5. Let's see what you've got.
She's probably got a lot for you. Probably death. Probably more soldiers for you to mercilessly kill. Something like that. But either way, that'll be for next time. So, yeah. That was verse 2. Took more damage than I feel like I probably should have. But that's neither here nor there. We did actually get all we needed, which we got ourselves another copper base, which is always lovely, and more money, really, which I think we could actually afford Sinful Scream if we wanted to. We also get this wonderful note, which is from a woman named McCord, and basically just gives us some jobs. These are pretty much just side missions you can do. I won't be doing all of these, or actually I'll do a lot of these off screen, just for extra money so I can get weapons and upgrade weapons and whatnot. There are specific missions that are specific side missions that give you weapons for the reward, and I will be showing those on camera, but anyone who is curious about them, if you can go here to chapter select, which basically just allows you to go where you need to, and even go back to the chapter 0 if you wish. And this is basically the Accord's request here, which allow you to just do these, and they all have their own specific. They have their specific conditions to win, in essence. So, actually, you know what? What I was going to say is actually, while we're here, since we have a little bit of time, let's just do this one so I can give you guys an idea of what some of these are kind of like. For the meantime, let's upgrade Internal Voice, since we can just do it just once. Which makes it a little stronger, and actually makes it a little bigger, a little stronger as well, I think. So, I think if we were to change weapons and we view it... Oh no, it's still medium size, but it's still worth using, so... Let's continue on. Let us begin this mission, which we pretty much cannot rely on our items, we cannot rely on companions, which we don't have anyway. And, well, we can't whine about either one of those. We have 7 stones to collect, we can only use swords, and we have a certain amount of time limit. There is a sub condition that involves just flat out murdering people, which is always handy, because that's how you get the items anyway. So that's pretty much letting you know. So So our weapon has changed now since we have upgraded it. It's kind of gotten a little bigger, but
I'll
not
take
big
these
enough,
fools
clearly.
for all they got.
So we have some new people that appear, like bombers, who just basically leave bombs everywhere. Bombs do a lot of damage to people in general, but when you can, just kill them. Kill them when you see them. It usually makes life a little easier for some people, at least. And typically the soldiers only apply to, I think, just the archers and actual soldiers. The bombers themselves actually don't count, weirdly enough. Weirdly enough, if you'd believe that. But honestly, this mission's actually really easy to do. There's not a whole lot of complicated parts to it. It's just, yeah, just kill dudes, have fun. And you'll basically get the stones in time. Also, you get some time. Oh, geez. Sometimes you'll just get people. Everyone just generally kind of explodes in peace. Kind of just happens in general. That happens. But with the last soldier eliminated, we can just get this last stone, and well, we're done. That's pretty much how quick these side quests can go at times. And there's usually some merit to doing these missions, since they usually have some benefit to you, one way or another. Like in this case, when it gives then it's just calculating experience and money for us. That's actually one of the best merits. It gives you extra money, which is always helpful. But in this case, we can now carry some more potions, which is, nice. Probably wouldn't need them. And sometimes just other side quests will give you more missions to do. But I think for now, this will be it. So next time on Drakengard 3, we'll continue onwards with the next verse, actually. So hope you guys enjoy, and well, as always, take care, everyone. Bye.